Well, hello, Gemini. Hello, and welcome in to your January of 2023 monthly reading. You made it. You're here. It's a new year. Thank God. Maybe you've had a wonderful year, and I hope you truly have. Others of us have had quite a challenging year. Right here. So I'm excited. I am ready for the new year. I get a feeling in a sense it's just going to be different and a little easier for some of us. So hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, Gemini. Just a quick reminder, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Also, we're going to take a deep dive in the extended. So if you're interested in that and this is your reading, check out the description box for that information. So monthlies, we changed the spread a little bit. So I'm going to take a look at the major theme for you, how this theme will impact you, your potential challenges, the potential outcome, and then what's going on underneath energetically that you just might not be aware of. But it is still energy in play. So let's see where we go. I also clarify everything in a monthly reading. So we take a little deep dive into the energy, if you will. So let's see, how is January going to treat Gemini? Oh, all right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Nope. Okay. Got it. They're ready. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. This Seven of Cups and this Seven of Pentacles just will not quit. It's been a theme. Yeah. Oh, with the High Priestess is showing up, and I love her. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, and the sun is underneath. This is looking promising, Gemini. This is looking promising, although you might be a little frustrated about deciding a path or committing to a certain path or just knowing what to do next. So that's frustrating. I can sense there's some frustration energy here, but it looks like it's trending in the right direction. It is trending in the right direction. So let's just go. Let's dive in. So let's start with the Sun card. So the Sun is what's underneath you may not be aware of. And this is the freaking happiest card in the deck. For me, it is abundance. It is clarity. It is everything in my world makes sense. Everything's happened for a reason and you know why it's happened. Like you can be able to connect those dots. It's knowing that you're in the exact right place at the exact right time. It is just happiness, happiness, happiness. So that's happening underneath. So let's dive in, shall we? So clarify the Sun, please. Clarify the Sun for Gemini for January of 2023. Yeah, you wanted to come out. Two of Pentacles. You're not sure how to create this happiness for yourself. I'm getting that's the theme here. Page of Wands, but you're feeling the energy. You're feeling it. You know you're ready to create something. You're ready to move. You're ready to get your hands dirty. You're ready to take the next step. You just don't know what that is just yet. And that's making that Seven of Cups in the challenge position. Yes, the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Yes, because you want big stability here. You want something that is stable and secure that can stand the test of time, not just breadcrumbs of prosperity. No, you're ready for the big deal. You're ready for the thing, the why I came here to create. You're ready for that kind of stability and success for yourself. And you know it's also tied to your happiness. So it's like you want the big two. You want success in the material world, which is the financial success and stability and security that we all want and need in this earth or on this earth. And you want the happiness and the fulfillment and the clarity, and you want to merge these two. This is a common theme I'm noticing in the readings as well. It's just you're not sure what to do next. So Two of Pentacles, you don't know what to decide because the path hasn't quite unfolded yet. You just don't know what to do to create it. What's your next step hasn't exactly been revealed to you, I should say, or the next bigger step. Like the opportunity hasn't shown up yet, or the promotion hasn't shown up yet, or the person hasn't shown up yet, or the business partnership, or the class, that you might want to take to learn more, or the absolute clarity that, yep, this is the path I'm going to pursue. This is the way I'm going to do it. That's not quite here yet, but man, you've got all the energy underneath that I know you're feeling. I just know you're feeling this, and it's frustrating. This happened in another reading, and I'm trying to remember. It was an earth sign, so it may have been Capricorn. It's either Capricorn or Taurus. But it is like this frustration of, man, I'm ready. I'm feeling it. Let's go. Let's create something. Let's do this. You just don't have that missing piece of the puzzle just yet of saying, and this is what you can do. I know. I get the frustration here. And same with the Seven of Pentacles. It's like the need. You've planted the seed, which is how it's going to impact you. It's like you planted the seed. You got to have some patience here. A little bit of patience, a little bit of, okay, let me just, in the meantime, let me figure out something else that's, fun and satisfying to do. So the major theme for you is the Knight of Pentacles. Loving it. I love the Knights coming in and bringing you an opportunity, bringing you something that you can start, really sink your teeth into. And then you've got the King of Pentacles underneath. It makes me feel like this Knight of Pentacles is going to bring you something that's going to help you get to this King of Pentacles that you really want, this happiness that you really want. It's just that I've said this a lot with the Knight. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving Knight. So it's slow energy. It's methodical energy, but it just takes its sweet time, and it comes at exactly the right time and perfect divine timing, as frustrating as that is, but it's not quick. So that would lead to, okay, we're going to have some patience with this. That would lead to you feeling all the feels and wanting to just go and do something and create something and take the bull by the horn, so to speak. But the opportunity to do that hasn't presented itself yet. So let's see what this Knight is all about here. So let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please, and thank you. All right. Six of Swords, okay. Queen of Wands, that's gorgeous. And the Star, oh, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. You're on your way. You're on your way. It's almost like you're really moving forward and you're stepping into your gifts, your strengths, what you bring to the table, things that come effortlessly and natural to you. Those strengths, it's like you're moving in that direction. And when I see the Star card here with the Queen of Wands, this makes me feel like that you're also doing the healing work when it comes to your self-confidence, when it comes to your self-esteem, and when it comes to your self-worth, because those are the key ingredients that you need when you're creating the big success that you want and the big happiness that you want. You've got to believe you're worthy of it. You've got to believe that you're good enough that you can go get it and create it, and you've got to have the self-esteem to realize what is good for you and what's not good for you, and willing to make the decisions that go, hey, I know this is not a good environment for me. This is toxic. This doesn't feel good. And I have the self-esteem and worthiness for myself to say no to that and yes to this. So I get this sense you are healing that part of you. And that's putting you in a place mentally where you can move forward into embracing what this Knight of Pentacles is going to bring you. But I don't think the Knight of Pentacles is just there yet, but it could show up in the month of January. This is a January reading here, but you're doing all the work on yourself and the healing work needed to greet this Knight with open arms. And like, okay, I'm ready. I've healed. I've done the work. I'm embracing my self-esteem, my power, my confidence. Let's do this, Knight of Pentacles. Let's do it. And I feel like that's kind of the missing ingredient here. That's why it may be taking longer than you would like. It's because you still got some healing work to do on you. Just a little bit, though. You're further than you think. You are further than you think. So let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles. You've planted the seeds. You've done the work. Now you just have to wait for those seeds to grow. And they're growing. They're growing. Let's see. I think all these came out. Yeah. Oh, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, the Lovers, and the Knight of Pentacles again. All right, these two are very connected. Yeah. This kind of comes in like, with the Seven of Swords there, it's a little, I get this sense that you can't cut corners on this. You can't take an easy way out. because your heart's got to be involved here. The Lovers is all about aligning with your heart, listening to your heart, and choosing or making choices that align with your highest good and love and your heart, that feel good, that resonate, that just sets you on fire kind of thing. And you can't tap dance around it. And I get this sense, maybe since you have this delay, if you will, or this period of time where you're just waiting, that you might want to cut some corners or try to make things happen quicker. Try to force things to happen quicker than what they're meant to happen. Like maybe force this Knight of Pentacles to show up quicker, and maybe you're going to cut some corners like, I don't have to check in with my heart. I'll just think about it. And if it's logical and it makes sense, I'm just going to take action and do that. Kind of like, I don't need to get involved with the feelings. I don't need to check in with what truly resonates, because that might be inconvenient. Because if I really check in with my heart might go, hey, there's no need to do that. Maybe you need to sit back, trust, and allow, versus try to force something to happen or just take action for the sake of taking action because it makes you feel less anxious or it makes you feel like you're doing something productive, when in actuality, are you doing something productive? Because maybe the productive work here is taking a step back and allowing and going within to kind of do that last bit of healing here with the confidence and the worth and the self-esteem kind of thing. So there's no shortcuts around that. It's gritty work. It takes a lot of courage to do that work. Ooh, we all know that, right? Especially when you want the King of Pentacles and the Sun. That means you personally need to evolve and are going to evolve into the person that can attract and can align with the highest good, the highest happiness, the highest prosperity here. So it's growth for you, and it's good growth. It just might not require that outward action, nose to the grindstone, 16-hour day kind of thing. Because there's no shortcuts around the Lovers here. Make the decisions. Consider and truly align with your heart and make the decisions from your heart, not from any place else. Because the Knight is coming. The Knight's doubling down here. The Knight is coming. It's bringing you an opportunity. It's bringing you a gift. It's bringing you something that you really want. You just got to be in a place to receive it, to recognize it, and to choose it. To choose it. And you need your heart for that. You need your heart to tell you, yes, this is a path. I'm loving this path. This resonates. This feels good. You need your heart for that. And you got to listen to it. Okay, so in your challenges, you have the Seven of Cups, which means, to me, it's like there's so many different ways you can go about something, or so many different approaches, or so many different paths you can take with this, and you're confused and you're overwhelmed and you just don't know what to do, which kind of goes with this Two of Pentacles underneath. You just don't know how to take the next step to get and manifest your happiness and prosperity here. So you've got the Eight of Wands here in the challenge position. This could be Two of Wands. Okay, you're still getting clear about exactly what you want here. One more, please, for the Seven of Cups. Ooh, okay. Hierophant. Ooh. Huh. This kind of feels like that you are surrounded by situations and people that are bringing out or showing you exactly what you don't want. And they are clarifying this for you. It's like you can see a friend or a family member do something or make a decision or go in a certain direction, and you're like, oh my God, I don't want that. That doesn't resonate. I don't like that. No, thank you. You might not know exactly what resonates with you, but you are being surrounded, and I get very quickly with a lot of information and a lot of people and circumstances with that Eight of Wands. It's like you are being made aware of what you don't want. It's going to be very clear for you. You're still not exactly sure what you do want, but this is helping you. The people around you that you're pointing out and going, no, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. Ooh, no, that's not for me. I don't think so. Nope, not happening. Definitely doesn't resonate. That is helping you get clear about what you truly do want. It's just you're getting it, I get this is in the opposite way. Like you may prefer to have it, I would love to have the big blinking billboard that tells me, hey, Gemini, this is what you want. This resonates. Do these steps. I know. And I feel like that's probably unfolding. That's coming, but it's just not here yet. You're getting the gift of contrast. You're getting the gift of contrast, Gemini, and that's helpful too. That is helpful too. So you at least you know what you don't want to. So it's kind of like, what's the opposite of that? So take the contrast that's around you. What's the opposite? And that's a pretty damn good starting point for you. Because I think you might need, and I think what's going to happen is with the Hierophant, this comes in more like commitment. Is like once you, I think the challenge is going to be committing to a path. It's like once you step back and you allow the contrast to show you everything you don't want, you play around with, okay, let me get curious about what the exact opposite of that is. And then you're sorting it out. You're thinking about it. I feel like you're trying to check in with your heart. You're also doing the healing work. I think the challenge will be eventually making a decision and committing to a path. Like, okay, this is it. This resonates. I'm committing to it. This is the way. Let's go. And I can see where that would be a challenge because you don't have all the clarity yet. I don't see a ton of clarity just yet coming in. But what I do love is this High Priestess in all her glory. That tells me you are very in tune with yourself. That you're willing to go within, you're willing to listen to your intuition, you're willing, even though you want to take the easy road, you're willing to open up and listen to your heart a little bit here. And this also kind of tells me you already know what to do. Deep down, you may not realize it, you may not want to admit it or open up to it just yet, but deep down, you know what to do. You know what to do here. It just might not be what you think it should be, which happens a lot with your intuition. It's like, no, I don't, let's see. A prime example would be your intuition and your body may be telling you, hey, it's time to rest. It's time to take a break. Let's meditate. Let's take some me time. Let's self-soothe, if you will, because we've been dealing with a lot of stress. We've been dealing with a lot of energy. We've been dealing with a lot of this in the world. So let's take a step back and rest. And that's the most productive thing you can do to align with what you truly want. Whereas your brain is probably going, no, we don't have time for that. I'm the computer. I'm a beast up here. So let's go research everything and let's go, take deep dives into every single subject that you think you might like. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at a certain point, that becomes very overwhelming. That can become very frustrating. And then you can just shut down. So your brain might be going, no, there's more work to do here. There's more investigative work we need to dig into to figure out what's next for us. And your intuition might be softly saying, it's time for rest. It's time for rest. It's time for wellness. It's time for allowing. It's time for rest. That kind of thing. So just kind of be aware. And I get the sense it is time for rest, big time for you, because you've got the 10 of Wands showing up. You've been doing a lot of hard work. You have been, you have just put in the time and effort. It has not been easy for you. It has been hard for you. It's been a little stressful. You may be on the verge of burnout, and I get the sense your intuition's talking to you. It's time for rest. Rest, heal, and align, and the path will be revealed to you. Simple as that. As simple and as hard as that. Look, I know I'm prone to action myself, but you've got the 6 of Wands here. This is victory. This is moving forward confidently. This is feeling good about your path and where you're going. You just got to rest. Take some time. Listen to that intuition. Listen to that intuition. All right, one more for the High Priestess here. But overall, I'm really loving this reading for you, Gemini. I'm really loving it. You're still doing that healing work, and that can be gritty. That can be tough, but ooh, it is setting you up for a beautiful 2023, or at least January. I'll tell you that. Okay. Temperance, exactly. Temperance and the High Priestess, beautiful, beautiful combination of energy there. That is, and you can see it, the Temperance is blending things, mixing things, listening to the messages that are coming in from her intuition, taking that kind of steps, very intuitive action, not forcing anything, trusting the process because she is on her way to the sun. The sun is even in the card, and the sun is showing up in the bottom, underneath that you may not be aware of. So the temperance is like putting it all together, blending it together. It's like the art of listening to your intuition and allowing those messages and inspiration to come, and then taking the inspired action that goes along with it. Not forceful action, not action because you feel insecure and you think you're not doing enough kind of thing. It's inspired action, action that matters, and you're blending, you're finding your way, you're figuring out what you can do, what you can't do, and what path will lead you to the success that you want. It's just temper yourself, such as a temperance. No force, no shortcuts with this Seven of Swords. No shortcuts here. No shortcuts. You don't want to shortcut this. You don't want to shortcut this because this is going to be a pretty amazing journey to get to the Sun and the King of Pentacles for you. And a pretty amazing journey when you can step on the other side of this big healing and have the clarity and awareness of going, oh, that's why. That's why it's happening. That's why it was hard. That's why this situation happened to bring out this in me. That's why I was surrounded by contrast. That's why it's coming. It is coming, Gemini. Woo! This is one of the more fun. Ooh. And then here's your card for tapping. This feels one of the best, I have to say, readings. This one feels, out of the readings I've done so far, this one feels pretty damn good, Gemini. So I'm excited for you. And we're going to do some tapping. We're going to close this off and tap for you. Now, if you're new to tapping or EFT, the emotional freedom technique, is the exact same thing. Check out the link below in the description box to learn more. But here's your card. I let go of all of expectations. Oh, that's easier said than done, but yeah, especially when it comes to time and how long. It's like this should work by now. I have the expectation that by tomorrow, things should just fall into place for me. I know. Temperance card is also divine timing. It's just divine timing. I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. Ooh, that's good. That's like putting the cherry on top of the reading. It's like, yep, and there's the work. There's some of the healing work to be done. Okay, I'm going to drink. We're going to tap on this. You're going to feel really good about it. We're going to bring out some of the good stuff. Yeah, so let's tap. Let's help you out here. As always, repeat after me or sub in your own stuff as it comes up. So let's go. Even though I don't have all the clarity just yet, and I don't know what this opportunity is going to bring me, that's okay. That's okay, because I'm learning to trust, and I let go of all expectations about it. So even though I'm a little frustrated, I kind of want this to happen tomorrow, and that's okay too. I'm human after all. And I'm willing to let go of all expectations about it. So even though I've got some decisions to make eventually, and I'm getting ready to make those decisions, I am also opening up and willing to let go just a little bit, to trust in the messages I'm receiving, to trust in myself and the universe. And along the way, I'm going to let go of all expectations I have about it. Because I want to, and I am willing to, flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself, and I know that only good awaits me at every turn. I am willing and I am choosing to flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself just as I am. I am so proud of myself. And I know that only good awaits me at every turn. I trust myself. I trust my journey. And I know that everything is always working out for me. Even when it's frustrating, even when it's a little scary, I know everything is always working out for my highest good. And I also know that I love myself and that only good awaits me at every turn. I am safe. I am loved. I am lovable. And all is well in my world. Okay, Gemini. Okay, let's take a deep breath in for that one. And let it go. And let it go. Okay. Gemini, you're off to a beautiful 2023. We're going to take another deep dive in the extended, so I hope to see you over there. But if not, I hope this helped. And I will see all of you next time. Bye.